So I'm gonna record. Okay. We're gonna go 1080. Yeah, you might want to. Yes, please. Let's get that over there. Okay. Okay. Saving that. Okay, so I am live. Welcome everybody to the Nintendo Direct reaction. I am Paladin with the Paladin Gaming Network. This is a live video. I'm actually in the process of recording some Let's Plays. A couple other things. I've actually been working for a while on one thing. I'm trying like 6 different methods to get that to work, and we'll have to see how that works. Apparently I'm dropping frames like crazy here. I don't I was kind of hoping that this would have been cured. Yeah, I'm still dropping them. I don't know what's going on here. Apparently it was trying to work off of Wi-Fi. Okay, so I'm trying to stream it live, but I'm also recording it, so if it doesn't exactly work out to the stream, at least I'll be able to delete that and then re-upload this as a video. But, you know, one way or another, we're going to get this working. So yeah, it looks like that may have been the main problem, was the Wi-Fi. They usually have that doubled up just to make sure that I'm connected. But apparently that seems to be it. Okay. New equipment working. So welcome, everybody. This is going to be a blind react. Well, I want to say semi-blind. The Summer of Play has already happened, and a few games have been announced that I have been so looking forward to. This is going to be Nintendo's big E3 style presentation, since E3 is not actually a thing anymore, and you can actually thank Nintendo for that. The over-the-top presentations that they were spending millions on, Nintendo said, oh, we can better spend that actually just making the content and getting it out there to you. We can just do this ourselves. And they did. And I've always loved that. And watching this whole Tetris style, you know, entrance thing here is mesmerizing. We're gonna figure out what's going on, because there's definitely a lot of Nintendo only stuff that's going to be happening here, but with the Summer of Play and the Xbox Showcase having happened, I'm expecting some third-party stuff. I'm expecting Persona 4 Revival, which was recently announced to be announced for the Switch 2. Persona 6 was just announced. I don't know if that one's going to be announced. There hasn't been anything said. That being said, they're probably waiting to announce it here, if they're going to do it. I'm not counting on it, but it's a possibility. Oh. A little early for me. Very early for me. This is a day off, and I'm usually asleep right now. I'm usually very much asleep right now. But yeah, all right. And with that, we are now apparently 14 minutes away. Yeah, I am not dropping frames anymore. Not at all, actually. So yeah, this is badass. All right. So yeah, my time is 9:48. I am on the Eastern time, so that 10 a.m. time is for me. Meantime, they're also talking about the Ocarina of Time HD remake. I honestly, I have mixed feelings about that one. Updating games like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom to be Switch 2 ports, I get, because they are absolutely freaking huge. You know, those are just giant. A game like that, you know,
explore, create, and share your island paradise in the Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 Edition game. Use mouse controls to design and decorate intuitively.
Yeah, my
see your friends' reactions with camera play support.
Never look anything like these.
And up to 12 friends
These
can play
guys
together online, including on Slumber Island.
And I am not.
Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2
I'm one of those people.
Edition.
I just enjoy the
Available
natural
now.
scenery of that game. It's pretty cool though.
Here we go.
Now this is what I'm talking about though. Nintendo 64 games should stay with Nintendo 64. They are exactly as they need to be. I wouldn't change it. Especially because it looks so good anyway. Yeah, they're polygonated, pixelated, CRT. They're still and now Donkey Kong 64 is available on your Nintendo Switch Online. Yeah, that's cool. And the Virtual Boy one, that one was really cool. I'd like to see a couple of games from that announced, or like even a new game for the Virtual Boy thing. That would be hilarious if they could do that.
Prep the R-Wings. We've got a job to do, Star Fox. We're gonna take the system back from Andross.
Oh yeah,
one
they just
planet
announced the new Star Fox.
So
And I
you
gotta
want us
admit,
to cause
I'm
some
not a
mayhem.
fan of the
That's
new
my
look.
kind of plan.
It's the deadliest stretch of space in the
Something
system,
about it
Fox.
just
We'll be pushing the limits like
it's
never
like
before.
wrong.
This is it, Star Fox.
It's as if they
Let's
changed
show them how it's done.
Kermit the Frog.
Star Fox, available June
You just don't
25th.
do that. Then again, if you actually are in the know, Kermit the Frog is sort of a
Listen to
green
Nintendo
take
game
on
music
Wilton.
anytime,
Wilton.
anywhere. Nintendo Music.
some learn, some don't.
Let's go over some updates to the service.
I make myself laugh when I really
Nintendo Music can now be accessed on web browsers, so you can listen on your computer. A larger screen helps make it easier to identify game titles and playlists you're interested in. The Nintendo Music app is also available on compatible tablets. That means you can browse music on a larger screen than you'd find on a smartphone. You can also enjoy Nintendo Music on the road with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay support. Music can be selected from your vehicle's touchscreen.
Right now, I'm just trying to
Voice control is also available.
places that might not allow.
You can say, play a rainy day, to play music that fits the scenery and vibe of your drive. From recent and upcoming releases to nostalgic classics, more tracks will be added to Nintendo Music over time. With tunes to match your lifestyle, you can listen to Nintendo game music anytime, anywhere.
Nintendo Music.
Nintendo Music is included with an active Nintendo Switch Online membership.
Come one, come all. Here's what's sprouting in the Flower Kingdom. A new power-up. Rosalina and Luma. Assist mode. Double badges. And oh, the Koopalings. And over in the brand new Bellabelle Park, Camp Central with the Toad Brigade training camp. Do it solo or team up. And speaking of teaming up, attractions galore in Attraction Central. Local wireless multiplayer, including game share support, online multiplayer, co-op attractions, versus attractions, lots of collectibles. And there's still so much more to experience. So what are you waiting for? The Super Mario Brothers Wonder Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Meetup in
I don't know
Bellabelle Park
why,
game
but
is
Wonder
available
always
now
felt
on the
a little
Nintendo
off.
Switch 2 system. Nintendo Switch 2 players who already have
It's
Super
not a
Mario
bad
Brothers
game
Wonder
by
on
any
Nintendo
stretch of the
Switch
imagination.
can upgrade to the
It's
Nintendo Switch 2 Edition by purchasing the upgrade pack. 3 amiibo figures from Super Mario Bros. Wonder are also available now.
More of them, you mean? For the collector, that's a good thing. I seriously don't know why so much shit was given to this game. My playthrough of it revealed something awesome. I love this game, and I think it's the perfect setup for a new trilogy.
I've been waiting for this.
I will say, everybody had the problem with like the engineer guy. I liked him. I honestly thought he was kind of a neat little idea. And not to give spoilers or anything, so I'm going to get a spoiler alert here, but the other characters that were in there too, let's just say I think that they were really good. I mean, everything about that game was awesome. Could it have been better? Possibly. A lot of people, they argue, oh, the music that from Sol Valley, it should have been there from the start instead of behind a paywall. Here's the thing. If you look at it,
Okay, let's go.
the emptiness of the Sol Valley without music, I love it. I really do. It kind of gives it that unknown. Kirby Air Riders. Mario Kart. But it looks like it was done very well. I mean, I'm not going to deny that. And, Kirby is a great universe in and of itself. I just think Kirby and Mario Kart are probably not. I mean, look at this. It almost looks exactly like Mario Kart. Oh, it looks like the battlefield looks better.
Back at it again on Yumian Island. Well, look who it
I've
is.
got allergies going off right now.
Crystal
so
seems to be everywhere these days. The hustle never
I
stops.
apologize for
But
that.
what's she spending her money on? All right. Work it.
I give up.
Ever since Angie's misadventures and romance,
Unhappy Angie spotted.
Crystal has a new gig. Part-time cheerleader and full-time
Our
friend.
special granola parfait
Oh,
infused
man,
with hot dog.
I gotta turn that down.
That's not...
This will totally go viral.
Sure, you do you. She understands
Yeah, I gotta turn that down a lot.
you need to be with nature.
Turn my mic up.
Share quality time, goofing off
There
with
we go.
friends. Who is
Well,
this
let's turn that up
guy?
a little bit
Secondhand
there.
embarrassment is strong.
Would you make me something?
Or even explore
So,
your
yeah,
creative
that's-
side.
One sec.
That was much better.
Wow.
Done.
Okay, Picasso. At the end of the day, Crystal never clocks out from being a pal.
Okay.
She does have to clock back in at the food mart. Hey, drop it. That's a good doggy. Tomodachi life, living the dream.
All right, just a couple of minutes out. Here we go.
Please come again.
Get the latest news. I got this app, honestly, and I haven't really been using it the way that a lot of people do. Receive updates about Nintendo Directs. I probably should use it a little more, especially if I'm going to do stuff like this. I really wanted to do this because of the Summer of Games announcements, because I wanted to see if Nintendo was going to do anything with those. But, and here we go, 30 seconds. Here we go. Okay, here we go. I'm actually getting excited now. I'm really getting excited. Oh man! All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So some ratings pending too. This will be interesting. Usually they do that with the more mature titles, especially in the early stages. And if they're doing stuff in early stages, it'll be interesting to see the build as it happens. You know, and Nintendo once again with this Tetris style intro. I love it. I think they've hit something. My dude!
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi.
Koizumi-san!
Today's Nintendo Direct. First, here's a game that's coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
All right.
Please,
All right.
take a look at this.
Backwards compatibility for me. I'm on my Switch 2 now.
Hello. Beep. My name is Lowell Miss Reeds, and I'm known for my reading aloud skills and more. Beep.
Okay. What is this?
I'm here today to help show you the Rhythm Heaven Groove game. Beep.
Rhythm Heaven Groove. Okay.
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Oh my god. Rhythm games. Rhythm games. There's nothing wrong with them. Guitar Hero is a rhythm game. Parappa the Rapper, rhythm game. God, I'm dating myself with that one.
Just get into the groove and press
Not
the
like I go
correct
down.
button. That's all there is to it. But it's not always the same rhythm. Listen carefully to the beat. Find your flow, and you'll be able to feel the rhythm. 2, 3.
Not a bad tune.
Now.
Not a bad tune.
2, 3, now. 2, now. 2, 3, now. Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included. And as you play through the game,
I've never seen anybody do that in real life, but that looks cool. That looks funny as hell. That looks funny as hell.
Piece rests on your shoulders.
Really? Okay.
Finally, you're awake.
What the hell?
magician,
I can't lose.
and use the magical power of rhythm to beat monsters. Cast a fire spell with B.A. B.A. And a healing spell with B down A. B down A. Like that.
So you
Interesting.
like, huh?
What spells will strike the
Interesting.
board against
Okay.
the foes you face? Groove on and tip the scales to victory.
It's time for the
Definitely something for the younger players.
Plus, there are even
Give them a
more
little
rhythm
something
games
fun,
in the
and you
lineup.
know, you got
Enjoy
rhythm. You know,
all
you
of
got
this
some good
while
music in
playing
it.
Solo. And
Dan, Emily, Leo, Sarah.
Sentai Ninjas.
up to 4 players can enjoy dedicated rhythm games. Note the timing and block the arrows.
Grab the snack at exactly
Interesting.
3 o'clock. Beep.
Or aim for 3 o'clock on the dot.
All right, so basically we won 2 switching it now, right?
There are over 30 cooperative and competitive
Oh man,
games to
Chop Master Onion? Was that Chop Master Onion?
Get into the groove solo or with friends when Rhythm Heaven Groove hits the
July
Nintendo
2nd,
Switch system
okay.
July 2nd.
Definitely trying to get ahead of
Available
GTA
now
6.
on Nintendo eShop.
You know, and definitely something for the younger.
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove for Nintendo Switch.
Koizumi-san!
You'll be able to play it on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Please wait just a little longer for its release. From here,
Let's turn
we'll
that down
introduce
right there.
games coming to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch. Let's begin with some headlines.
Master the way of the sword.
Let's see your best today.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword. a
Onimusha!
sword play action series.
This was one of the ones from the Summer of Play. I was wondering if they were going to do it. Okay.
Edo-era Kyoto has been overrun by monsters known as Genma.
Demons.
Miyamoto Musashi must prove himself beyond
Musashi. Ooh.
Parry. Deflect. And the powerful
I'll tell you what, if it is standard Capcom play, it's going to be a good game. This will be a good game. I want to know how it handles on the Switch too. I want to know how it handles.
Also at your disposal to turn the tides of battle. You can even use Joy-Con 2 motion controls to intuitively slay Genma.
Motion controls, the one thing you probably don't want to use.
Stand in your way. Onimusha, Way of the Sword, launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
September 25th. Again, getting out ahead of GTA 6. Not a bad move. This game will be a streamer game. I guarantee you.
Unwritten epic begins.
Monster Hunter?
Dragon's Dogma 2.
Dragon's Dogma 2. Okay.
Nintendo Switch 2. You are the Arisen, a hero burdened with the fate of slaying the dragon who has taken your heart. In this expanded version of Dragon's Dogma 2, explore the new land of Norgan, seek out spoils, then appraise them to reveal new weapons, armor, or skills. With these arms at the ready, take down powerful monsters in this
weapons, armor, and skills?
RPG adventure.
Are you trying to figure out who would win a death battle?
Close range combat to a mage skilled in spell casting. Choose the vocation that fits your playstyle. Plus, you can lead up to 3 pawns, custom companions who act on their own. When taking on massive monsters, you can
looks
climb
like
them to strike their weak
Western
points.
style
Fighting
weaponry.
alongside your pawns is key to victory.
Oh,
In a
that could be
world
good.
between dark and light,
That could be good.
embark on an adventure and
It almost looks like a cross
tell
between
your own.
Skyrim
What fate awaits the Arisen
and Horizon.
Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen launches on Nintendo Switch 2 October
With
9th.
a brighter color palette, honestly.
Otherworldly
Could be good.
endeavors await in these games.
Definitely.
Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation by mysterious life forms called the Nativa. Now, join Eve on her mission to save humanity and reclaim the planet. Engage in high-speed combat that focuses on timing. Then find your opening and strike.
Okay, this isn't Stellar Blade
Enemies
2,
to
is
acquire new
it? No.
skills. Then strategically deploy them to fit the situation. Can you save humanity and reclaim Earth for humankind? Stellar Blade.
No, it's the
launches on
original
Nintendo
Stellar
Switch
Blade.
2
Okay. This is one I haven't gotten to, so
Blast off in the
I don't know.
two-player co-op adventure.
forgive me, please.
Protect your home in an expedition across the galaxy. There are many
Alright.
interstellar areas to explore. Melt ice to make a path. Activate devices in time with the beat.
I can almost hear Trey Parker and Matt Stone doing Let's Fighting Love to this.
Brave the dangers ahead in your voyage through the stars. 2 players can also work together locally or online using GameShare. Work together and overcome the crisis of the cosmos. Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system September
Orbitals.
3rd.
Okay,
Pre-orders
September
begin
3rd.
later today on Nintendo
Again,
eShop.
it's a lot of getting ahead of
Create
GTA 6.
dreams in this bold
Rayman Legends retail. Oh my god.
Rayman
Okay.
Legends. When a shadow
Am I gonna get
begins
some
to
Castle Rock
spread
out of this?
corruption, it's up to Rayman and his friends to leap, glide, and punch their way through charming and colorful worlds. Ride dragons across realms. Dive into 4 new musical stages. And enjoy more added
Oh my god, really?
Up to 4 players can go out on a limb in local co-op. You can also play a revamped version of Kung Fu using GameShare locally or online.
MC Hammer can't touch this. Oh my god, this could be good. Oh, this could be real good. Oh, I might have to go for that one.
For a big walk. Get lost with friends in this online co-op walking and talking adventure.
Okay.
Through a peaceful world, brimming with challenges, puzzles, and lots of things to discover. Enjoy the sights
What the heck
and
am I looking
sounds
at?
as you work together to find your way around.
This looks like
all
this
sorts of tools to stay in
drinking
touch.
cup birds. You know, like they tip down, look like they're drinking, they come back up like a
Figure
perpetual
out new
motion
methods
thing.
of communicating if you're in a pickle. They might even be a little unconventional.
I fell down a hole again.
Quite up to adventuring, you can always just relax with your
Oh my
pals.
God, that's, I don't know why that was
Enjoy the
funny.
sunset, dance the night away, or steal something from a friend and kick it into the ocean.
Wait, what?
You know, the usual stuff.
Oh my
You can
God.
also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using cross-platform play. After all,
Cross-platform
spending
play.
quality time together is
A
the
multi-plat
best part of
title.
a
Okay.
Big walk. Strolling onto Nintendo Switch 2, August 4th.
Strolling, really? I mean, come on now.
Season the seas.
Wait, what am I looking at? Oh my God, it's One
Build
Piece.
your very own floating restaurant with the Straw Hat crew.
Yeah. Hard pass.
Recipes with
Hard
Sanji.
pass. I am definitely not a One Piece guy.
Decorate it to your liking.
I mean, if you are, more power to you. It
And
looks like
serve
it'll be
your
fun, but
customers as you run the restaurant. By searching for and
this looks like something you'd have seen on the
ingredients,
Game Boy
you'll
Advance.
expand your menu offerings.
There's nothing really wrong with that style
Use
either.
devil fruit abilities to prepare piping hot steaks. Or whip up tongue-tingling tauntaun noodles. You can make all sorts of
Numbing
delicious
Mappa
dishes.
Tantamen.
Spend
I probably
in-game money
butchered the
to
hell out
change
of
up
that.
the restaurant's interior and expand it to attract even more customers. Over 400 characters from the One Piece series will appear. Mouse controls are also supported. on
100
Nintendo
characters
Switch
from
2.
the series. That means there's a ton of other characters that aren't
Get
from the
ready
series.
for a feast of epic proportions in
Oh, okay.
One Piece Grand Gourmet, sailing onto the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems October 23rd.
Nope. Nope. Oh, no, what do we got here? Oh, wait. Is this a Ditto thing from Pokemon? Yeah, it is. Pokopia? Yeah. I forgot the name of that.
Adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia.
A lot of my friends are playing it
Beneath the
online.
sea.
I'm.
Explore the world
It's just
and
not my
ocean
thing.
floor with a free update.
I got
By
Animal
using
Crossing.
the
I'm
new
good.
move dive,
I am
you can
good.
Enjoy life with Pokemon living under the sea. Plant grass, build structures, and expand your towns underwater. This free update is scheduled to release in August 2026.
All right. If you're into Pokopia, there you
And
go.
there's more. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC is on the way.
Oh, paid DLC?
Discover a brand
Okay.
new town, Bubbly Basin. There you'll find new furniture, new outfits, and new friends.
Mudkips.
The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass
Mudkips.
paid DLC will be available later
If it's not
today
any of
on
the pantry,
Nintendo
then I
eShop.
usually pass.
Part 1 of the paid DLC, Bubbly Basin, launches this August. Part 2 and Part 3 will launch at a later date. Look out for more details
Late
in the
2026? That might be competing with GTA 6. Never a good idea. And it's a game key card. I can't stand game key cards! Koei Tecmo Game Freak.
We hope
Okay.
you're looking forward to more content for Pokemon Pokopia via a free update and paid DLC. Next,
Don't do game key cards. Just download it digitally. That way you don't have to have, the cartridge with you.
This is the Dagdan Empire, a prosperous land ruled by the gods. The capital, Daxian, plays host to the heroic games. The winner
Is this
of which
Fire Emblem?
granted one wish. Powerful fighters from across the land have gathered to participate.
Oh yeah, Fire Emblem Heroes, I think. No, Fortune's Weave. Okay. I know Fire Emblem Warriors was the thing.
The story revolves around 4 heroes. Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father. Dietrich, a swordsman ever on the hunt for a stronger foe. Theodora, a queen seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland. And Lita, a musician with her sights set on revenge. Guide whichever character you choose to victory as they weave their own unique tale. Between matches, you can
It's
strengthen
fairly
your forces
cliche.
in different ways.
But it's more than likely done in a fairly decent way. So we'll I might take a look.
Recruit new
I've
allies.
never been a Fire Emblem guy, so
Or
I'm not
travel
sure how it
beyond
would do.
Daxian's walls to gain experience.
If I'm right, isn't this one of those games where it's a permadeath kind of thing for a character? Similar to Valkyria
Combat takes the
Chronicles?
form of turn-based tactical battles. Consider your weapon's range and your unit's strengths on the battlefield. Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques. By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
Big Bang Attack! That's it! Killing you all!
At the advent of the underworld.
You look upon the Promised One, who will route you here and guide the living to salvation.
How did it feel?
To upheave the world. Begone from us, the darkest dark.
Alright. September 17th. Looks good.
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave launches September 17th. Alongside the standard edition, there will be a special edition, the Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave
Art cards, art
that
book,
launches the
steel
same
book,
day.
game,
Please look forward to
and map.
Let's
More
continue
likely a
with some
paper
more
map that's folded. If it's cloth, it would be better. But
Welcome to the next level of ninja battles.
no.
The first part of
Okay.
Ninja 2 is sneaking onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay, not what I was afraid of. Thank God.
After accidentally breaking a forbidden seal, you're stranded on an uncharted planet. Overcome the dangers lurking here to safely return to Earth in this open-world action-adventure. Use Ninja Gum to freely traverse this vast world in search of clues to get back home.
Oh my God.
You can also blow a bubble to float in the air.
The premise is ridiculous.
Blocking your path with weapons crafted from Ninja Gum. You can even summon
And I'm actually okay with that.
ninjutsu to unleash powerful attacks. Additionally, up to
Like, I don't
4
think
team up
that I'm going to be
with
playing this
online
thing, but
multiplayer to chew through.
I wouldn't mind watching it.
The first part of Ninja 2, The Uncharted Planet, launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system next spring.
Okay.
The DK Challenge barrels in. Coming to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2, the limited time DK Challenge event. Take on challenges across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics. By completing them, you can earn and enjoy collectible digital challenge cards. And if you have Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can attempt even more
Which I actually
challenges.
don't.
Try out ones geared for beginners. Or take
Breakfast
on
has been
developer
made for me
challenges
as
for
I'm
something
watching
with
this
a
for you
bit more
guys.
punch.
This ought to be interesting.
Rediscover Donkey Kong games, play challenges, and complete your card collection. DK Challenge can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch online app on the home menu of your Nintendo Switch 2.
Interesting.
You'll be able to barrel through these limited time challenges starting later today. Plus, in the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC, a limited time collaboration with Super Mario Brothers is breaking through.
Really?
Enjoy outfits for DK and Pauline, inspired by Mario and Luigi. Plus, there are
really?
Super
That just looked wrong.
Question blocks and more. Experience Emerald Rush as you've never seen it before with a Super Mario Brothers twist. This limited time collaboration event will be held in 4 waves, with the first wave beginning later today.
Interesting. Interesting.
From the creators of Vampire Survivors.
Okay.
The latest game from the makers of Vampire Survivors, Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon, casts a spell onto Nintendo Switch 2. Up to 8 players can compete.
I have never seen Jujutsu Kaisen.
Survivors Royale. At the
I am aware of it.
Players don't
I have not seen it.
Instead, take down enemies on your own map to earn
I don't know.
points.
I'm just not big on shonen anime.
100 points. You can add a
That's
role
me,
to
though.
your run, including ones that hinder other players. The match culminates in a head-to-head final battle between the top 2 players. Who will be the final survivor? More than 20 characters from the Jujutsu Kaisen series appear. Characters can be unlocked just by playing. Battle online with players near and far, or go alone against computer controls. Exercise curses, dominate rivals, and rise to the top. Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Are you
Survivathon.
in these games?
Some of the words that come up with for this stuff.
Unforgiving battles storm onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Wait, is this the Elden Ring?
Forsaken
No.
world, a looming darkness devours all in its path. Now, only one kingdom endures. Defy the will of the gods to save what remains of humanity. Master brutal melee combat.
It looks good.
And lethal ranged
That
attacks.
frame rate is brutal, though.
Test your mettle against towering abominations on your journey across the realms of the
Yeah,
living
that frame rate
and
is
the
just.
dead. A hero must rise for a god to fall. Lords of the Fallen 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall.
I wonder what that would look like on the PS5.
Enter a darkly elegant world based on the story of Pinocchio in Lies of P. In a city under siege, you must fight rampaging mechanical puppets and seek the cause of this upheaval while confronting your own humanity. Take on enemies using customizable weapons and prosthetic arms that allow you to swap between different abilities. But know this, the lies you tell will alter your fate. Lies of P Complete Edition, which includes Overture, a prequel expansion to the main game, launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system August 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The most recent entry in the legendary Devil May Cry series is slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch 2. Play as Nero, Dante, V, and Virgil, each armed with different battle styles, as you fight off hordes of demons and epic bosses. Pull off stylish
Devil May
attacks,
Cry is always
dodges,
Devil May
and
Cry.
combos with your vast arsenal of weapons and skills. Enjoy thrilling, high-octane combat at 60 frames per second. In
I wouldn't
PvP
expect
mode
anything less.
and handheld mode. Plus, additional content such as battle tracks, character colors, and Devil Breaker weapons for Nero are included. Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2 June 23rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Really trying to get ahead of that Rockstar wave. Not a bad move.
Souls determined to forge their own destinies.
So you're looking for some runaway ninja named Kisuke?
Daisuke.
Still have some unfinished business in this world.
Momohime.
I shall make him pay.
Let's show him we farmers have spirit.
Gonbe.
Me to die 7 days from now.
I'd start repenting if I were you.
Rajaki.
An action RPG for the ages. What fate awaits those who wield the demon blades?
Muramasa.
Revenant blades.
Nintendo Switch.
Oh, here we go.
Of these 3 Xenoblade Chronicles
Ooh.
coming.
I still have yet to beat 3, and I cannot wait to do that.
With 4K resolution in TV mode or Full HD in handheld mode.
Full HD handheld? Okay, I can work with that.
Scenes also have enhanced resolution and frame rate. Not only that, but you can travel in a high-speed vehicle in the first game. Control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second. And put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third.
Interesting.
There's also a variety of other content added to each of the 3 games.
Ooh, voiced heart-to-heart
More details
conversations?
will be revealed at a later date.
New equipment designs.
The digital version of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and the Upgrade Pack will be available later today.
With a physical version, July 30th.
July 30th.
Now, is it game key card or is it actual physical
Xenoblade
release?
Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 will be available on the dates shown on screen.
3 is going to be a problem. That's coming out after GTA 6. I don't know. That's going to be a lot of broke wallets. A lot of broke wallets. And honestly, how many versions of the first game do we really need?
Here are some early moments from the game.
I mean, raising the resolution each time, that's all they're doing. I just don't see it. Oh, wait, what are we?
火も風も世界を構成するそのすべては大地を流れるアニマが形を変えたものだ。そして戦いを決するのはいつもアニマとその力を自在に振るう騎士だった。
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。
Ooh.
ここがリューコス。
その石はアニマ小石。騎士の力を増幅させるだけでなく、そのものの行動や思いも刻みます。これからのあなたの学院生活のすべてがその石と共にあると思ってください。今日の訓練は
Okay, this is definitely looking like a Xenoblade 4.
力の使い方、なんとなく分かった気がする。
騎士って人殺しの職業だ。奪われた側はどう思うんだろうな。
真実見つけてみない？
信仰を失った人の魂をドラゴンの炎で浄化することで罪が贖われる。
田舎貴族の限界を教えてあげる。
あいつ使えるぜ。小石なしで騎士の力。
生と死も全てはアニマと共にある。帰るのさ。
I'm going back to where I belong. Yeah, everything about this is screaming Xenoblade 4. Every damn thing. Everything. The Light of 6 Suns. Yeah, wow. You know it's a fantasy game if they're saying that. Vengeance of a fallen god had yet to be fulfilled. Yeah. Genesis? Genesis? Woo! When is this? Next year? Okay. Okay, I am involved. I am involved.
What kind of story do you think will be told? Please look forward to future updates.
Oh, you better believe it.
Next. Please take a look at this.
Mario Tennis.
Welcome to Woohoo Island, home to all kinds of sports. Coming to Nintendo
Nope.
Switch 2.
Switch Sports Resort. Yep.
Game in the series.
Switch Sports.
Use
We're
the
back to
Joy-Con
Switch Sports.
2
Oh,
controllers
ping pong.
as rackets. Bows.
Archery. Are we bringing baseball back? I had fun with that.
There are 12 sports to choose from, all with intuitive motion controls. Let's go over them. Punch,
Ooh,
guard,
boxing.
counter, and outmaneuver for the knockout in boxing. Make quick shots to keep your opponent on their toes.
Ping
In
pong.
table tennis,
Or as the Chinese say,
the center of the target.
ping pong.
In archery. Enjoy
Archery.
rallies with different
Actual
types of
tennis.
shots in tennis.
Ooh, knew that was coming.
Set and spike in
Boom.
volleyball. Roll the ball straight
Bowling, of
or
course.
give it a
I'll be
spin
all
to
over that.
strike big in
All over it.
dribble, pass, and shoot to score in basketball. Adjust your shot's power, then swing your club in golf. Battle with one thumb to hand your opponent a defeat in
Thumb Wars.
wrestling.
Really?
Ride through the course using mouse controls in skateboarding.
Skateboarding on
Steer
grass.
handles
That's just
and
wrong.
coast along the waves in power cruising. Tilt the controller and fly around freely in prop plane.
There's a plane mode. Interesting.
You can warm up for these
Jump
sports
rope?
with jump rope. You can create and play as a sportsmate or me character.
And still no baseball. Damn it. Instead of baseball, they give us Thumb Wars?
Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort launches
Thumb Wars!
on the Nintendo Switch 2 system October 22nd. Pre-orders begin later
Thumb
on
Wars!
eShop.
Nintendo Switch Sports Resort is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare it. Thumb.
But since
Just
we
do
have
that in real life.
Let's try one of the new sports. Thumb
The
wrestling.
baseball thing would have been an interesting one.
Before the match, let's go
Wait,
over the
and they're gonna go in on it.
Hold down your opponent's thumb for 3 seconds, and you'll win.
And they're going in
Just
on the thumb wrestling.
break free.
We're gonna show you
And if
thumb
you keep your
wrestling.
thumb held down, it'll get bigger and stronger. 3, 2, 1. You'll need this to claim victory.
You're seeing this, right?
Here's to a great thumb wrestling match.
Oh god, no.
Moves. Just like this. Here we go. Let's have a good match.
Oh my god, Koizumi, no. I love you, dude.
All right. Let's try this. Oh, we bumped thumbs.
Oh, bump thumbs. Oh god.
Oh, they broke free again. You have to keep them pinned. No, wait.
Nope.
Whew.
Nope. Just nope.
I was worried for a second there.
I think I'm gonna.
Thumb started to sparkle, and the nail got bigger. Ah, hold on a second. That's not.
I got
how it's
bacon.
supposed to go. It's okay. Everything is fine.
I'm gonna enjoy bacon while this is
My
on.
thumb returned to normal. Ooh, it's sparkling again. Now let's try. Oh, I got deflected. Ah, wait a minute. Ah, I lost.
Got your ass beat.
Please wait a little longer for Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. Let's move on.
Oh, no problem. I'll wait. I'll wait forever on that one.
Survive a land ruled by dragons. The world of RuneScape comes to Nintendo Switch 2. An ancient power has awakened on the forgotten continent of Ashenfall. Explore a land infused with magic.
RuneScape, really?
Secrets on your journey to face the
1998 called and wants its title
in
back.
this survival crafting adventure, delve into the mysteries of Ashenfall, amongst the ruins of fallen civilizations. On your expedition, harness the land's transformative magic.
At this point, I think I'd much rather have The World from .hack.
And build shelter. Then,
Complete with the .hack sign soundtrack.
Weapons, sharpen your skills and face the danger that awaits. Survive the wilds, unveil lost secrets, and challenge dragons in RuneScape Dragon Wilds, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 September 15th.
Well, if you're gonna give us that, you might as well give it to us before GTA 6. Though I'm pretty sure we've got enough stuff to distract.
Customize your own avatar and play in the adorable world of Hello Kitty Party Land.
Alright, this one's not for me, but again, this one I can safely say is not my enemy.
There are over 140 Sanrio characters.
Got another piece of bacon. I'll enjoy more bacon.
Plus, you can choose from 16 partner characters, collect stickers, and so much more. Hello Kitty Party Land launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 29th.
So let's get down there and finish the job.
Too close. Is that it?
Off for adventure across the Lilat system with Fox McCloud and his crew.
Oh no.
A battle for the fate of the galaxy.
That was an advertisement from earlier.
Star Fox launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 25th.
Okay.
A free demo that includes a tutorial and one of the game's opening stages will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay. Alright, I see you. Giving us a little something.
Within the crystals.
Final Fantasy?
Get ready for the first Final Fantasy game in HD 2D. Final Fantasy Resonance. This is Lapis, a vast world that has prospered through the power of crystals. But after the invasion of the Veritas, this once thriving world lies on the brink of annihilation.
Okay. HD 2D.
A knight of Grandshelt must journey across the realm with his companions to stop the Veritas.
Essentially, this is like just about every
Thrilling turn-based battles. Call upon visions
like Final Fantasy
heroes from other worlds to take down monsters.
speed run that I've been watching lately.
Truth behind the Veritas.
Like the I think it was Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise, where it just sort of randomized the dungeon kind of thing. Except that it's in better graphics.
And Nintendo Switch systems, October 22nd. A weird,
Kind of cut and paste, but
is waiting.
you do you.
Pikuniku returns in a new 3D puzzle exploration adventure. What do giant fruit, malevolent robot frogs, and an all-powerful potato have in common? Nothing.
All-powerful
Shadowy
potato.
conspiracy, of course. Meet
That is a phrase I just heard.
each with their own problems.
All
Puzzles to solve.
powerful potato.
In a seemingly happy world lies a sinister plot to squeeze the locals
That was
from all
a
their
phrase that
wealth.
was
Time
used.
to join the resistance.
That is a
By using
combination of
people's
words that now
surprising
exists.
abilities, help solve the people's problems in surprising and downright oddball ways.
And people
Feeling
wonder why I
baffled
love
by
Nintendo
these
Directs.
affable denizens? Embrace these strange encounters and bring about an
Oh my
ultimate
God.
understanding. And in this sequel, navigate and explore in full 3D
Ah.
as you discover the secrets of this vivid, colorful world. Get ready to wander, solve, and gossip in Pikuniku 2, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
That is a
Prepare for
from Switch 2 version of the game.
an all-new Monster
Dragon Warrior.
Adventure.
Dragon Warrior. Yep, more Toriyama style animation.
Kingdom of Witherwood. There they gain the power to turn monsters into friends.
You can turn monsters into friends and go Super Saiyan! Swear.
Spot a monster you fancy? Scout it. Win it over and it'll fight by your side.
So it's Final Fantasy, or no, it's Dragon Warrior meets Pokemon.
Synthesize two monsters to create more powerful allies.
It's Monster Hunter all over again.
Now, take on the most
And I mean the old one from the original PlayStation where you could create monsters by putting in CDs to your system.
adventure is calling, and it's monstrously fun.
I'm really gonna date myself with that too, but if I want to mention Suezo, and there's a few people that are gonna be like, "Oh, hey Suezo, I know about that." If you know what I'm talking about, your back hurts. Still, Square Enix, good on you. Dragon Warrior, keeping it alive.
Blood Sovereign's honor. We are monsters, each vying for blood.
You're finally here. Worthy spirit.
Interesting. The Duskbloods. Now, I've heard about that. I've heard about the Duskbloods. That closed network test. Summer 2026. Okay. This looks good. It does look good. And From Software, I put some stock into them.
How was that? Next, we have more news about an upcoming treasure hunting game.
Treasure hunting game.
Hey everyone, here's some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders, a new single-player focused adventure. Check out this neat little place, the hideout ship out on the water.
I'm not big on Splatoon. If you guys are big on Splatoon, awesome for you. This might be up your alley. But I am not about it. I gave it a shot. I gave it a shot. Splatoon for the original, you know, the Wii U, then the Splatoon 2 on the Switch. I just could not get into it at all.
But there's a bunch of aggressive creatures called salmonids in the way. And when you get too close, they'll attack immediately. The salmonids aren't pushovers either, so you shouldn't go it alone. That's where this comes in, the Exploration Bot. A member of Deep Cut pilots it during your treasure hunts and attacks automatically. Launches you in the air for extra height. And even gets out of the bot to unleash special moves like this. You'll also get support in the form of gadgets. There's one that continuously fires ink after it's placed. Another that slices through enemies. Another that spins ink around you, and more.
Interesting.
And the best part, you can use them together. It'd be nice if that made things easier, though. So to recap, do not underestimate the salmonids. Yikes, this is tougher than it looks. But the salmonids
if you say
aren't
so.
the only powerful ones around here. Through battles, you, the mechanic, will also get stronger by leveling up. And you can customize all sorts of upgrades to fit your playstyle. Oh, looks like time's up. There are even more details to cover in the upcoming Splatoon Raiders Direct.
Okay, so we're gonna get one at the end of the month.
In the smart device
Okay.
app Nintendo Today. See the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch. Plus, in collaboration with this game, there's going to be a special Splatfest in Splatoon 3. The theme looks like it's about Splatoon Raiders. Details will be announced here. Look out for more info in the future.
Okay, more X.
Don't forget to check this out too.
Of course, they're gonna stick with that. It's still more popular than Blue Sky, but I'm not gonna be there, so.
So what did you think? Splatoon Raiders is just around the corner. We'll also
Yeah, and it is. You know.
Joy-Con 2 controllers inspired
Blue and yellow Joy-Con.
We're looking forward to it. Let's see some more.
Now, if they were, you know, replacing the black, I might be more inclined. Deltarune. New adventures are blooming. Okay. If you're a Deltarune fan, this sounds like it's right up your alley. I gotta admit, it does look good too. I do like the art style on it. Never played. That's an update. Free too. Wait.
Heed me, O kingless. Whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
This is the United Kingdom of Uchronia, inhabited by 8 tribes. The next king shall be decided by the will of the people. By decree of the king, as his face floats in the sky, the tournament for the throne begins. As the realm grapples with its first ever election, those vying for the throne put their plans into action.
Election?
As one of the throne's candidates,
Looks like it's trial by combat.
Across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along the way.
New bond.
Stand in your path.
This definitely appears to be an Atlas title. And it looks like it plays like Persona.
And strange beasts known as humans. Control your destiny.
Wait,
and change
those are humans?
Metaphor, ReFantasio, launching on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Yeah, it is an Atlas title. Yep, okay. I actually might have to check that out. I might have to. Minecraft.
A dedicated Nintendo
My God.
Switch 2 version of Minecraft.
Isn't this like a 26-year-old game by now?
Dig into your Minecraft adventure on Nintendo Switch 2 with support for vibrant visuals. And embark on a journey across a world with enhanced lighting and shadow effects. Plus, Nintendo Switch worlds can be carried over, so you can pick up right where you left off. What will you create next? Minecraft launches.
God, if you know all of your recipes for crafting by heart in that game, more power to you. All right, I think this is our rapid fire section, so let's pay attention here. Atelier Caria does look good. Early 2027, not competing with GTA 6. Smart. Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. Not a Warhammer fan at all, but that's me. Observer System Redo, which actually looks pretty freaking cool. DayZ. I'm gonna say no on that one, but that's me. Metal Gear Solid 2. Metal Gear, always a good idea. Hideo Kojima, up to you. Rise of the Tomb Raider. Available later today. Ooh. Tales of Eternia Remastered. October 16th, okay. Snow Runner. Available later today. Ooh. Ice Road Truckers, anyone? Fitness Boxing 3, your personal trainer. Could probably use that. Everbloom. Looks kind of neat. Art style's intriguing if nothing else. Final Fantasy 14 online. Yeah, no.
The battle of light and darkness approaches.
Keyblade Sword.
Filled with
There's
memorable
Sora.
adventures, 3 collections of Kingdom Hearts games are coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Ooh, all 3 Kingdom Hearts games. Okay.
Pixar worlds. Befriend all sorts of magical allies. And battle enemies in action RPG combat. Relive these stories or experience them for the first time.
Not really my cup of tea. I'm not much of a Disney guy.
The darkness. If you have the cloud
But
versions on Nintendo
Square
Switch,
Enix definitely
you can
does make
transfer
good
your
games.
Existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games. These 3 collections launch on Nintendo Switch 2 October 8th. A bundle with all 3 compilations. Kingdom Hearts Collection.
Probably going to be Game Key Card.
Also launches
I just
October
can't
8th.
stand it.
Additionally, a free demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today.
Plus
on Nintendo
Remind.
eShop.
Interesting. Okay.
この世界の構造はとても複雑で、私たちが定義する光と闇を具現化したものは
What we know is light and darkness.
でもそれを定
Wait.
義するものがこの世界に来たことで、この世界にも私たちの定義する闇が現れた。
Kingdom Hearts 4? Okay, and they're going for the Bayonetta style gameplay. Okay. So basically it's Kingdom Hearts in Tokyo. Interesting. Very interesting. Kingdom Hearts 4. I did not know that this was on. Available at launch on Switch 2. Okay.
How was that?
It's got to be multiplat, but...
Our last announcement.
Oh, last.
Please take a look.
Okay. What are we ending on?
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule.
God bless it. I knew they were going to do this.
At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest. Within it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest.
HD remake. Ocarina of Time HD remake.
These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri.
Yep.
Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods.
Hey, listen.
However,
Ad nauseum.
boy who did not have a fairy.
Maybe they'll have fixed it?
That's hopeful thinking. Of course he doesn't have the fairy. Because he has the Triforce of Courage. Ocarina of Time HD Remake. Switch 2 version. Back with a vengeance. The Reckoning. And it is this year, so.
The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time will be reborn on Nintendo Switch 2. More details will be announced in the future, so please look forward to them. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Earlier this year, Devon-san was appointed as the new president of Nintendo of America. We'd like to conclude this presentation with a few words from Devon-san. Thank you for watching.
All right, Devon. Let's hear what you got to say.
Thank you, Koizumi-san. Hi, everyone. I'm Devon Pritchard, and after 20 years at Nintendo, one of my favorite things about gaming is still that moment I get to try something new. I watch the trailers, I hear about a game, but the moment I pick up a controller, that's when it all comes
Female president
and for
of
me, that's
Nintendo
what
of
games have
America.
always been about. Those little moments that surprise me and allow me
Yes.
to immerse myself in different worlds.
Yes.
You can read about a game, you can watch a trailer, but nothing beats seeing it for yourself. And that's a big part of what Nintendo Treehouse Live is about. Getting a closer look, hearing from the teams, and spending more time with the games themselves. So let's get to it.
She actually kind of
We've got a
sounds
new
like Reggie
Nintendo Treehouse
Fils-Aimé
Live
in her
ready to go,
enthusiasm.
with a few games I hope you find
He had that
interesting.
quiet, reserved
And if you
enthusiasm.
enjoyed Splatoon Raiders in today's
I think
Nintendo
she's got
Direct,
that too.
this July at San Diego Comic-Con, we'll have the game playable on the show floor. Because at the end of the day, I think the best way to
Nintendo's
understand
coming
the
to
game
Comic-Con.
is to pick up the controller and play. Thanks for watching.
Comic-Con
I'm
is
really
just
looking
not
forward
about
to sharing
comics
more of
anymore,
what I love
is it?
about games and bringing those experiences to all of you. And now it's time for Treehouse Live. Over to you, team.
All right, and that is the Nintendo Direct. So, what did we get? Well,
hi everyone. Welcome
as
to
we
Nintendo Treehouse Live. My name is Teresa, and I'm
as
joined
the
here by
treehouse
Jeff
goes on,
Dan.
and I'm gonna wrap this up.
We're here to talk about Star Fox. Coming
We
out
got
June 25th.
Star Fox. We got
Cinematic shooter.
HD
we're
remake
gonna
for
focus on the
Ocarina
single
of
player
Time.
and
We got
then
that.
we'll go into the multiplayer in a later segment.
We
But
got
yeah,
that
why
new
don't you
one
take us
from Atlas, whose name is escaping me at the moment. That is really good. We got a Dragon Warrior Monsters. So basically, Dragon Warrior Pokemon.
The team was just coming out of their VR training session, which is part
The
of
Dusk Bloods chapter test.
Here's we get a little introduction to some
Yeah,
of the
Star
characters,
Fox.
their ace pilots,
Everything about
Pepe's
Star
the,
Fox is just
engineer,
looking
science
weird to me.
expert, Pepe's their veteran uncle who gives them advice.
Really
and
looking
Fox
weird to me.
McCloud is the leader of the team.
Especially Fox.
And
Something
what has
just does
happened
not
during their
fit.
training session is they're getting a call from
But
Colonel Pepper, who's the head of the
I was hoping to have heard more about Persona 4 Revival or Persona 6 coming to the Switch too. Nothing was said about the latter. There were rumors about 4. I would have loved to have gotten that confirmed. Doesn't look like we're going to get that confirmed here, obviously.
You can also unlock the expert difficulty mode.
But
we'll talk about in more detail
that's
later.
where I'm going to go ahead and call this.
in the various missions, but we're going to start with normal because that's
And,
what you're familiar with. And you can also before each mission select
Yeah, I have to say this one was fairly mid.
which we'll do more about co-op later.
Kind of boring almost.
Let's go straight into single player.
But it did have good moments. The Xenoblade trilogy and Xenoblade Genesis announcements had me hyped. I mean, big hype. And looking at the release dates, it looks like they're playing everything smart. They're not going to compete with Grand Theft Auto 6. Nothing should be competing with Grand Theft Auto 6. But the one thing that has me worried is a lot of these releases. If they're physical releases, most of them are going to be game key cards. There's going to be some code in a box. Both of those need to stop. Give us the physical game on the physical card, or don't do it. Because a couple of these game key cards, they could have fit the whole game on the card. They could have done that with Resident Evil Requiem. They chose not to. I would have loved to have seen Resident Evil Veronica as a thing that they announced was going to be coming to Switch 2. Did not see that. That doesn't mean it's not going to happen, but I would have loved to. This would have been the perfect time to do that. Instead, they gave us Nintendo Switch Sports Resort with Thumb Wars. Thumb Wars. What the hell? Oh my god. So yeah, no, a solid 5. A solid 5.
Right here,
presentation was great, but content was mid. Just mid.
So Corneria is the main
but I'm gonna go ahead and cut the stream here. And everybody just remember, Mohawks up, spirits up. And I'll catch you in the next stream.